Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Malaiz Gaming and our run through of the Tyranny. So before I go down there and speak to that guy, I actually want to come over here and finish these enemies. It seems like
We'll seep into shadow.
I've got a pretty good ambush point set up on. I've already killed most of the other base, so
Follow quietly. For soft.
she's going to ambush that target.
On it.
Here we go. Archer shoot. Lantry shoot. My character is going to charge this guy over here. When he gets there, he's going to sunder him. And then he's going to cast thrust. And then he's going to cast his healing spell. Lantry is going to cast his heal on Malaiz just in case he gets low on health. Then he's going to cast increased might on the archer. Then he's going to cast dart on this target. Alright, she is going to continue to attack her target, and then after that target is over, she'll attack that one, and then that one. Here we go.
Shadow. Strike swiftly to kill.
So it looks like that doesn't actually work. Left attack, but I can use the special ability now on this character. Alright, so fire arrow.
Pack fights together to win.
Alright, so we've got somewhat of a problem here. Turn and engage that target. Neither of these is engaged, so you turn and move to him instead, Malaiz. Lantry, you use your spike on this incoming target. You use your fireball.
Getting close can penetrate prey.
So if I move, I'm going to get a disengagement bonus, but that's okay. Or a disengagement penalty, so you attack that. You turn and attack her. You both focus on killing this. Malaiz, use your heal. Okay, and then attack this target. Sunder, steal health, and resolve. Lantry, heal Malaiz. Well, give him the spell that heals him when he gets low on health first, and then cast your normal heal.
Consider it done.
It looks like it went off instantly. So next attack. Alright, verse, kill him. Alright, they're still attacking Malaiz. He's taking heavy damage. Alright, you keep killing that. Can you break away? Alright, now turn and attack. And cast Quicken. Alright, back to full health. You attack. You buff Malaiz. Everything you got. Alright, you take this target out.
Felt nothing. Felt nothing.
Let's go with a Sunder.
Sorry, I can't.
Alright, thrust next. Alright, you heal her in the back. She's taking some heavy damage. Fear the enemy.
Yeah.
Right. Archer, cast a fire arrow on that target.
On it.
Wow, Malaiz, you're taking a beating this one. Alright. Root these two targets. Lantry, cast your spell on Malaiz to save him.
As you command.
Nice, there, that heal went off. Alright, target this enemy. Give Malaiz a... No, actually, just keep shooting. Shoot this target. And you can finish off.
You got it.
This weapon isn't particularly...
Alright, now get around behind. You turn and engage this target. Lantry, use your dart on this target. And Malaiz, steal the strength from that. What are you doing? No, get over here. Alright, you attack this target from behind. You assist the werewolf on this target.
Not a problem, boss.
Malaiz, sunder this target. Alright, Lantry. Give bonus. Well, stun this enemy.
My blood spills.
Target's down. You attack. You attack. You use your special ability. You heal Malaiz.
I'll take care of it.
One
Right.
attack. And his armor is sundered.
This weapon is entirely worthless.
Alright, cast a spell on Malaiz if he gets low on health to heal him on. Use your fire arrow. Use your primal scream. Alright.
Bleed out, you little shit!
Alright, now use your buff to make us all strong. Malaiz was low health, but he just got a nice big heal for 79. Wow.
Will do.
This guy just will not die.
Take that!
Malaiz is taking a beating. Sunder. And then attack. Lantry.
This weapon is entirely worthless.
Heal Malaiz. Wow, that thing was tough. Broken armor. I see there's something over there. Nice. And great axe. Ooh, an iron glaive. It's one-handed. And it's superior quality, huh? We'll have to see.
Will do.
Alright, so the camp is clear. And we can go up here and see what's next. I don't know that I necessarily was supposed to clear the camp, but it's a good practice for me to. If you're here to kill me, get it over with. On your foot, soldier. On your feet, soldier, sorry. I'm with the disfavored. I'll not fall for some unbroken trick. You won't get me to talk with this mockery of a rescue. Kills in Shadow snarls viciously and snaps her teeth. You have gained fear with Kills in Shadow. So it looks like Kills in Shadow is afraid of them. Graven Ash protects. Graven Ash protects. I had lost hope that the day would never come. So my werewolf lady has begun to fear me because I'm showing loyalty to these people. But they're continuing to show. But I've been showing loyalty to these people from the very beginning, so I might as well continue to build my reputation with the disfavored. I'm almost at tier 5 with them, so. This fort is still controlled by the Unbroken, and I'm in no shape to fight my way out. I take it there are no other soldiers outside these walls? If you open the gate from the inside, letting in reinforcements will give us the opportunity we need. Alright, let's open the gate. Try not to get killed. I haven't seen the outside of these stinking walls in longer than I dare imagine, and I haven't seen this opportunity wasted. Open the front gate. Open. Now I have to defeat them.
Right.
Sorry to break it to you guys, but didn't leave nothing left for you. Or did I? Look at this guy. Oh jeez, okay. Malaiz cast Sunder, Malaiz cast Thrust, and then reduce their effectiveness. Go ahead and use your attack. Fire arrow, then fireball. Alright, Lantry, buff all of us, and then buff Malaiz, and then buff Malaiz.
Strong strike.
Still aches.
Kinds of damage. Let's check on Kalia. Alright. Kalios! Raven Ash told us to seek you out. He shows you great favor. I have relieved to see my countrymen again, but give me a moment. I am still weak from my wounds. Ash's protection has kept me alive, but these Unbroken can be relentless when they want something. Glad to see you alive, soldier. I don't think I got your name earlier. Salute. I'm Malaiz, Tunion's Facebinder. Graven Ash protects. Nice, some lore from that. Indeed, he does. Were it not for Ash, I would not be alive today. What can I do for you? I'm afraid you find me in poorer condition than I would normally present myself. Why did the Unbroken need you? Because I was a contingency plan, and nothing more. The Unbroken were just keeping me alive because of my former charge. I'm just a stone shield, but I was bound to serve Graven Ash's daughter, Amelia. It was my pride to fight at her side, and my great shame when Stratus Harridan's forces overpowered and captured our unit. The old regent may be 10 times as stubborn as his people, but he lacks none of their might. You can't help it if you're overpowered and captured. I mean, just throwing your life away doesn't really help either, especially when you're tasked with protecting her, right? I haven't come to judge you, I've just come to get the truth. That's refreshing, although the Unbroken have been trying to squeeze the truth out of me for so long that it's strange to offer anything but a well-placed fuck you. At least it seemed a trusting sort. Amelia didn't die on the field that day. We were both taken prisoner, but I was moved here and made to suffer. The edict hit shortly after, and I assumed stymied any effort to recover us. If Stratus isn't a fool, then he's keeping her alive as a hostage for some future negotiating ploy. I have it from Ash personally that he's felt a connection to his daughter. In fact, it's grown stronger for some reason. You have your orders, Fatebinder. The General demands that we take Sentinel stand, recover Amelia, and put an end to these storms at last. Okay. How did the Unbroken intend to get inside Sentinel stand? Did you overhear them? I overheard a lot from my pen. I even saw the Unbroken leader, Mateus, a few weeks past. Mateus had the other convinced that some old Star Lord artifact would help resist Kyros' storms. He planned on using it to let the Unbroken pass the wind wall and enter Sentinel stand. Artifacts are a strange business, but the Unbroken dedicated enough resources to the task of finding one that I would take it to heart. Just tell me where Mateus sent his forces, and I'll be on my way. He dispatched a large number of soldiers to the Rust Canyons. He wouldn't have depleted Duskwatch of his defenders unless he believed in what he was doing. That's the best news I've heard in some time. There are plenty of disfavored operating in the area around Rust Canyons, and it's only a matter of time before they overwhelm our enemies. Report to Graven Ash and Ironhearth and tell him of the situation. He will need to know what is happening here. Both sides make for Sentinel stand, but one of our commanders is in the area already. He can hold the line while you speak with Ash. Yeah. Alright, so now we just gotta leave, right? Alright, so we need to go to... Iron Hearth. It's really interesting. I never really thought about it before, but the flag for the Unbroken... Is it? I don't think it's the Unbroken. It's the people that I've been going with the entire time. The person that Barrik used to be. The first faction that I joined with. The purple and white one. Oh, let's see, it's bugging me now. The Disfavored. Yeah, their logo is purple and white, and mine is purple and black. So they're actually very similar. It kind of makes sense that we're allied.
On it.
And I think that now that I've mentioned Barrik, I think I'm going to get Barrik back in my party. I like the damage potential and special abilities of this werewolf character girl, but I don't really like the fact that she has to be invisible to use most of her attacks, because it doesn't really fit into my overall strategy to have someone out in the front. Because if she gets ambushed, she's going to die, and then I'm down a important person. And if I'm too cautious with her, then I can't really use her, so I'm going to probably switch her out for Barrik again. Fatebinder, it's good of you to report in. These days, it is difficult enough to judge friend from foe. I am pleased to recognize you as the former of the two. Green Wrath, huh? I see you brought the voices of Narat's spying horror to my doorstep. Lest you think me amused by your irresponsible conduct, know that I am not. Verse is a useful ally. I need her on my side. So I gain loyalty with both the werewolf lady and with Verse. At least until we grow tired of each other. Don't worry, old man. I'm not going to drive a blade into your spine. Not while you're wearing a breastplate as thick as the old walls, anyway. Graven Ash glares at Verse and returns a severe expression back to you. His mouth is set to a disapproving line, and he seems on the brink of saying more, but waves off the matter. After what just transpired at Vandrian's Well, the Disfavored must hold fast to our allies. You are here because of the support of the siege, but I don't mistake your confidence for devotion. The Scarlet Chorus would not have you. Tunian is my master, and he stands above your petty squabbles. If he stood above them, then he could see well enough how the voices of Narat has transpired against our forces since the beginning. No. For all of his claims of objectivity, I have my suspicions that your abdicator is as compromised by this war as any of us. Wow, that's a pretty bold, outright statement there to make, Mr. Graven Ash. What is it that you require? I want you to know that my search for Amelia takes me to the Rust Canyons. I'm pleased to hear of your progress. Rust Canyon was once a verdant pass for travelers, and one of the many choke points on the way to Sentinel Stand. Now it's merely a garbage heap infested by rebellion. The Unbroken leader's name is Mateus. Mateus? I have not come across this name, but yours is the most recent intelligence that we've dredged from this region, so I can well believe that it is true. Whatever he calls himself, this upstart should be killed to set an example for his would-be army. Should you come across him, I expect his head to topple from his shoulders in good order. I confirmed that Amelia's unit was taken by Stratus Harridan's troops. Damn, that corrupt inbred of a regent. If his death were not required to end the Edict of Storms, I would take pleasure in breaking him on the rack myself. I was devastated when Amelia's cohort vanished. A father's dread is not so different from a general's, and in my case I am quite cursed to suffer the pain of her absence. I still feel her presence. It's grown stronger even, so I know that she lives, but I fear for her safety all the same. The Unbroken are seeking artifacts. That does make sense. With no means to kill Stratus Harridan from outside of Sentinel Stand, the only chance at breaking the wind wall will be through an artifact's power. The trouble is, the number of artifacts gathered around the realm is anyone's guess, and I couldn't tell you of which of them can get the job done. If these rebels are committed to the task, it's possible you know something more. Or it's possible they know something more. I believe it was the custom of each of the regents to travel with some artifact in their possession. With all of one of their polluted bloodline killed during the conquest, the Unbroken are likely seeking a corpse among thousands. A fool's errand, but not an ignoble one. So now I can travel to the Rust Canyons. I receive word that my disfavored have cleared a path to Rust Canyons that should prevent any rebels from entering or leaving the area. You should make contact with Theodore, the lieutenant in charge of the attack, and he will guide you from there. Farewell. Alright. Now we can travel down to the travel point. We're going to meet up with Theodore. But before we do, I'm going to pick up Barrik again. Or maybe I'll get that Aragorn, whatever her name is. Alright, Rust Canyons. Let's go to the mountain spire. And the top of the spire. 2 days, that's fine. It should have a... You can probably sell some things too. Corpse Eye. Tanara? Can I recruit you? I like to train. What? I can train my weapons? That's awesome. Alright, but I'm not going to waste my money on that.
And so, civil war divides the armies of mighty Kairos. The reckoning that comes of this failure will be great indeed. We find ourselves in the darkest times. Brothers and sisters who fought for a similar cause now skewer each other over blighted lands in the favor of distant powers.
What would you have done at Vendrian's Well?
Backing the disfavored was the only logical choice. Graven Ash is the only Archon worthy of your confidence, and you were wise to recognize as much. Naturally, I would have done the same. Whatever others might say about what happened in Vendrian's Well, you acted from instinct. I can't help but respect that.
Onward. Well, no, that's not what I meant.
My Lord Bind, what can I do for you?
We're leaving.
If you would have me travel...
Alright, so I've got two choices. So I can take Ebb and I can take Barrik. So if, I'm going to swap out the two characters actually. Well, before I do that, let me take the items off these characters. Alright, so I like Verse. She's good. But I'm gonna take some items off. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna take these items off here and put them all over here, and same with her. Alright, I like her, but again, she's very reliant on being able to dodge, or not dodge, sorry, be invisible. And that's not my not my biggest priority, to start the fight with her invisible, so that's kind of tough. And Verse, I like her. She's tough and she's strong and she's been with me since the very beginning, but I just want to see what the other option is real quick. So let's talk to
My
Barrik.
Lord Binder, what can I do for you? If
We're
you would
leaving.
have me
So swap out her and take Ebb and Barrik and see what Ebb does. Alright, Miss Ebb.
Don't you have some fate to bind or something?
Oh, she sounds sassy. Okay. So we've got Magical Staff, Parry. What does she got? Synergy. Foe target versus parry, frozen. So she's got Tidal Spells and Gravelight. So she can do Gravelight damage. Or she can do Jets of Water. And Frost damage. I kind of like the idea of having a spellcaster.
Not related to annoying me?
I got it.
So I'm gonna have to redo my, oh no, maybe not, formation. So I got 2 wizard characters. I've got a healer. I kind of like the idea of using her as a spellcaster, actually, and using her for damage instead of using a bow character. Alright, well, let's see what we got item-wise. So, let's see. Haste is good for... I want him to have defensive skills, but the haste spell would be good for Barrik, for sure. She's gonna wear light armor, he's gonna wear light armor. And then heavy armor doesn't wear armor. Alright, so give Barrik this 2-handed axe just in case it's better than what he has. Javelin. Light armor, just in case. Light armor. Light, or that's leather, 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 leather. Man, so that's like a full set of armor. And a bow. What is this? Bronze heavy armor? Oh, the one I have is better. Okay, so let's see. Is this better than what you have? No, yours has sorcery. What about the helmet wise? It's the same? How's it look? Yeah, that's fine. What about Miss Ebb here? You have no helmet. Oh, okay. Not bad, okay, I like. And it's faster, or it's better, I should say. Oh, what did I say? It's faster? So it makes sense. Alright, so we'll give him the trinket for +1 quickness so we can attack faster. Compare weapons. So the one I have right now does more damage. Recovers faster and more accurate. This axe has armor penetration. No thanks. Now let's see here. So it's a one-handed spear. I'll lose damage, I'll lose recovery, but I can attack from farther away. So I'm gonna put a bow on instead. What does she have? Syzygy with freezing. On weapon crit, gives a chance to freeze the enemy. Okay. Oh yeah, her Syzygy is terrible. How about you? Which one's better? Oh, these are equivalent. I really like how that staff looks, but this thing is just so much faster. But that does more damage and it's slower. And it has a chance to freeze. We'll use it for a while. See what happens. This blue spear is nice. Can he use it two-handed? No, he'd have to have a shield, huh? I kind of like the idea of throwing a spear. It's alright. Give him a shield if we can find one. Alright, enough of that. Time to move on. Oh, actually, before we move on, it's time to sell. Let's see what you have in stock. Alright, so if I click this and go here, I can sell all this stuff. I don't think I'm gonna sell the leather armor, to be honest. I'm gonna keep it, just in case when I switch back to verse, if I still want to use it. All these light armors. Alright, so now I've got 1.5 iron rings. So the twisted iron sword is the same as what I have. Scarlet Fury scythe, one-handed. Huh. Crimson Great Spear. It's an exquisite two-handed. Gosh, it's expensive though. Armor and armored attack, those are amazing. They give some really nice stats. I need ones with heavy armor. Heavy bronze armor. So the armor I'm using is 8. This new stuff is 7. But it gives me armor against crushing, armor against slashing, better fire recovery, and better piercing recovery. Huh. So I can get this spear for Barrik. Cause him to just destroy things, I bet. Plus 0.24 DPS, plus accuracy, plus range, and plus recovery. It's better in every single way. But it's such a huge chunk of my money as well. Or there's the bow. You know, the more I think about it, I like the idea of having an archer. So, let's have our character talk to him.
Fatebinder wants beast.
Come with me. Alright, we're gonna get rid of Ebb. So do I want a fighter / assassin? No, I definitely want the archer. I know you're naked, Ebb, I'm sorry. I got some clothes for you right here. Take that bow and give it to her. Alright.
Got them in my sights.
On it.
Oh, Barrik leveled up. Let's talk to Corpse Eye. Now this exquisite bow, let's look at her. Increase accuracy, increase DPS. And I probably wouldn't need another bow for her for like ever. I really wish they had another, let's see, disfavored iron sword. It's exactly the same as what I have. Alright. Barrik, you're getting a nice upgraded sword. And I'm gonna sell this on, or should I give it to Malaiz as a secondary weapon? I don't know, but we're gonna buy that for you. Alright, that was a huge investment, but that's okay, it's gonna be worth it. Go to Barrik. Barrik. Oh, yes. Look at that thing. 2-meter range as well. Alright, and then this one we'll give to Malaiz, and you can switch it, so let's see. Yeah, we can go back and forth. Okay. And then let's give Barrik just a simple shield. So now Barrik can swap out a sword and shield if necessary. Ooh, what's this? Iron Storm? Swords and javelins emerge from Barrik's armor and fly in a cloud of iron above the Fatebinder. These weapons begin to rain down a storm around him, damaging all enemies nearby. Do it. What?
None stand in our way!
Oh, Barrik. Me and you are gonna get along so nicely. Yeah, I want Barrik.
No reason to tarry.
Right.
Formation-wise. Yep, that sounds good. Yeah, accuracy. Alright, I think we're ready to continue now. Oh, Barrik needs to level up. Alright, so Barrik has a skill point. He's actually really tough. So my option here is go for more damage with might, or go for more quickness so he can attack faster, or go for more accuracy. I'm gonna go for increased attack. Alright, he gets new skills. So let's see. Increase the chance for his engagement to attack, 50% check, chance to attack foes when engaged. Okay. Once per combat, when Barrik's health is critical, he gains a bonus to might and resolve until combat ends. Passive, huh? For each enemy engaging me, he gains a bonus to any damage he deals. Huh. Well, engagement, let's see. 30% chance to attack foes when engaged. So let's do that to make it 50%. Let's do, yeah, 50%. Alright. Not too shabby. Alright, now we got our party here. Let's go ahead and go through the portal. Where do we need to go now? To the Rust Canyons. 2.5 days away. Ooh, party time.
Will do. Kairos' storm ripped all life to shreds, leaving behind only armor and weapons. It is chilling to see these metal remains with my own eyes.
Oh boy. Resolute Blade. Oh, I like that logo. An unbroken soldier struggles to rise to his feet. One arrow is lodged in his shoulder and the other in his thigh. I'm gonna watch this unfold. A disfavored soldier calmly approaches from the west. He regards the vulnerable southerner with a curled lip and disapproving shake of his head. Weak and broken. Prisoners make for poor sport. Your escape was spirited, but damn foolish. Well, I don't necessarily want to allow the disfavored to just do whatever they want. He is an escaped prisoner of war in a war situation. And I don't want to encourage that kind of thing, so I guess I'll just continue to see what happens. Well, I knew what was going to happen. I have reinforcements now, Aliyah. If you open the gates, I can still make this easy on you. You see a woman striding purposefully into view atop a platform along the wall's edge. She lifts a spear and hurls it at a Tyranny, cursing under her breath when it breaks against the rocks. I'm so fucking tired of listening to you. Go shriek at someone else's fortress for a change, and stop trying to impress me by hunting down unarmed prisoners. Maybe the ladies of the north get shivery over your bravado, but all it tells me is that your codpiece is emptier than your skull. I don't believe we've been introduced. No shit. One ironclad or two, it makes no difference. These walls stand against Kiros' fury and your pig countrymen's saber rattling. Make no mistake, Elia. You will be better served as my camp slave than as my enemy. Such a waste of good potential. Fatebinder, let's consult when you have a moment. I just realized that the spear on Barrik's, the tip of Barrik's spear is rotating. That's pretty awesome. And then there's nothing in it. No, there is. A Warren shortbow? How's it compare? It's the same as what you have. Alright, what's this
Seems
gonna end?
others have tried to take this fort and failed. Repeatedly.
What do we have here? Aren't you the one who fucked over Agathon at Duskwatch? We have nothing to say to one another. Either Graven Ash's favorite comfort soldier, or you just like to see honest folk die. Either way, you're a pile of beast shit to me. No matter what happens here, the Unbroken will take back Sentinel Stand, and banish all you northern piss troughs from the tiers. I'd rather die than see Stalwart under Kiros' sigil. You can't imagine what I'd do to avoid it. If you tell me how to breach Sentinel Stand, I might cite the Unbroken mercy. You'll pardon the fuck out of me while I go ahead and ignore your northern rhetoric. Your type sees us nothing but future slaves, made only to serve the Empire's needs. This one's got a smart mouth. I like her. Think she'd be interested in joining us? She is a badass. To Elia, I don't suppose it's too late to offer you a spot in our party. Are you fucking kidding me? I'd rather gargle beast milk. Well, a girl can't get everything she wants. What's important is you tried your best. I already know that the disfavored are looking for artifacts of Stalwart. I also know that they're searching blind. I'll take my knowledge to the grave if it keeps you out of Sentinel Stand. You can count on that. Much as I love to put an arrow through her throat, she's got a point. We should return to Theodore and his ironclads at our back. I didn't come to negotiate anyway. At least you're setting the right expectation, which all that counts. Kill him! Alright, so let's see, what do we got? We got Barrik out in front and me over here. Alright, you engage that target with Sunder. So Sunder that target. Barrik, you use your spear attack on that target. Verse, you use fire arrow on his target. And then immediately after, a fireball. And you, Mr. Landtree, sir, cast your healing spell on Mr. Malaiz so that he doesn't die, hopefully. Then I want you to cast Titan's Touch on Mr. Malaiz to make him tougher. And then I want you to cast increased damage on to Barrik. Alright,
Send me your champion!
Oh my good gosh. So Barrik killed the Skyblade with his amazing hit for 42, but Barrik just got hit from behind for 41? More than that. Oh, the Resolute Blade. Sundering Blow crits Barrik for 73. Resolute Blade Crippling Scythe hits for 37, 41. He almost one-shotted him. Lantry, cast your heal immediately on Barrik. Barrik, turn and defend yourself. Malaiz, thrust on this target. Use your fireball on him. Barrik dies. Alright, well, fall back, Lantry. And cast your buff on Malaiz. Malaiz, cast your self buff. Alright, you keep shooting him with arrows.
Consider it done.
Wow, he's getting some powerful attack. Alright, Quicken. You give Malaiz this buff. Alright, we're all buffed up. You attack Malaiz. Root this target, then reduce his stats, then attack him. Lantry, you increase Malaiz's damage, use a dart, and then heal Malaiz.
Got it! I've got you now!
Bleed out! Shit!
I got it.
Stalwart prevail!
Gosh, I'm taking so much damage. Alright, use your special ability with the archer. Use your ability, Lantry, to save Malaiz if he gets low on health because he's taking a beating right now. And then after that, buff him up.
Who says you can't teach an old dog new
Bleed out!
Nice, that really hurt him. Alright, Malaiz, you're taking a savage beating. Drink a potion. Lantry, fall back. You're gonna get one-shotted otherwise. Use your fire arrow on him. Yep, Lantry nearly died by disengaging there. Wow. He just one-shotted him. What? Who is this? Good gosh.
Die, heal.
Malaiz, Sunder. Malaiz, steal stats. Malaiz, use thrust. And then Malaiz, steal stat. You need to get back. Alright, now use your fire arrow.
You got it.
Alright, he's burning, taking really big hits.
Take that.
He healed himself, really? You need to Sunder him.
Will do.
Fireball him.
You got it.
Come on, Malaiz. Nice. Now, hit him with thrust. Nice. Gosh, he was brutal. I'm not even inside yet. Alright, let's get everybody formed up. Alright, so Lantry, you leveled. So we are going to spend some points on, I mean, you got annihilated when you got hit. We're going to put another point into your spell strength, though. Alright, now let's see your points to upgrade. So we're going to go for improved control life Right now he has plus 20. We're gonna go to plus 30. Alright, and control life determines the character's ability to heal and increases the chance to critical hit, which means increases the amount of healing. Alright, so now we're gonna go to Verse here. And she's already got really good accuracy, so we're gonna go to increase her attack and ability strength. And for her abilities, let's see, she's got she's gonna get immunity. Well, no, let's get her this. While Versus in the party, all party members gain a bonus for dual-wield bows and athletics. Alright. So before we go any further, because this place is absolutely swarming with enemies, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode. So I'd like to thank everybody who stuck with us through the entire thing, and I hope to see you on the next one. Thanks, bye.